Hello. Okay, wait. Now it's being picked up again. Is it, why? Why isn't we hear you? Oh, it works. Oh. I did that 3 minutes ago. And it didn't work then, but now it magically did, so. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, dude, my hair. I've been, I showered this morning. It's already a little sweaty. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry for the difficulties. I've literally just switched over from OBS to Meld for streaming. As I've been wanting to do that for a while now. But I haven't been able to because I've been stuck using OBS because OBS has hardware encoding. So let me know if there's like any quality differences today, because the AMDs, which I have an AMD GPU, and the AMD support has only been out for like 2 weeks now. So hopefully it works. Hopefully it works, that's all I'm saying. Hopefully it works. Hopefully we don't have any technical issues or anything. Hopefully those weird lag spikes we've been having when I've been streaming on OBS isn't a thing anymore. Can't really add each other on Minecraft, and I've got my own plans today. Have a nice one though. Toodles apple. But welcome on in, everyone. Quick with the golden boop. Congratulations. Twin, welcome in. Harness, Crace, Vessel, Scrappy. Welcome on in. Midnight, welcome on in. Knarp. Anna, welcome on in. Someone say like the stream over on YouTube, and I'll pin them. Anna, welcome on in. Swim Girl, welcome on in. Midnight, I've already said hi, but welcome on in again. Valiant Heart, welcome on in. Leech Burning, welcome on in. Scrap Fox, welcome on in. Pippo, welcome on in. Osim, welcome on in. Midnight, welcome on in. You gotta spell it right there, Midnight. Forget about me. I've answered you. Welcome on in, Storm Crammer, James, Knarp, again there. Lacey, welcome on in. Wilson, welcome on in. The Walking Meme, welcome on in. Welcome, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well today. There we go. Right, cool. So, plan today. We have a forest to build. That's the plan. We have a forest to build. Yeah, I mean, technically I need to do something else, but well, we might get started with that, actually, because now I can record. Oh, no, wait, I need to render these replays. Behind the scenes chat. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this behind the scenes work from Stam. Free drill as well. Jeez. Welcome on in. Like the stream, everyone, if you're over on YouTube. We're having a little slow start, probably due to me, due to the issues I was having. But yeah, we're gonna build a forest today. We're gonna build a forest. And I need to render this so that I can send this to my editor after stream today. So you get to see it, because I was having technical difficulties instead of rendering this. So yay! Burning also. I finished 3 interiors. It took me, I think, well, in total with having to regather blocks and stuff, it took me, I would say, like 3 hours. The interiors themselves did not take that long, but it took a while. It took a while. So we're just gonna have to wait for this one. Oh my god, is it with a year and a half? Apparently alerts aren't working, so that's on my to-do list to fix. Fix alerts. Noted. Thanks so much for the 18 months though. I appreciate it. Also, Bernie, you gotta learn to use logs. You gotta stop using the wood. It is so much more wood to gather. Like all of the stripped logs in this house are Or what is it called? Or wood. Same with this one and this one. Actually, this one doesn't have any strip wood, but the other two do. Got me out here wasting resources. You let me, don't forget it. Yeah, I don't know about that whenever I'm building these interiors, that's for sure. That's for sure. Definitely testing that love, alright? We're not gonna run the beacon beams, we're just gonna go. Where's my clouds? When did I turn clouds off? How have I not noticed that? I must have had them off for like well over 2 weeks. Alright, one more to render. And then we can what's it called? Get in the world and actually start building the forest. Well, but first we're gonna get some villagers breeding. Because that's the entire point of the project. Where's the machine gone? Which machine? Which machine? Oh, start up the machine? That one's gone because I messed around with the webcam and the webcam was getting way too big. Oh my god, a hype community train? What is a community train? Wow, this is a rare community train. What does this? Reach level 5 to gift emotes to some lucky viewers. Wait, did they change hype train to community train? Or... reach level 5. Huh. So it gives out a few emotes for free? Is that the difference? I see. Well, Bonk still works. That one's not broken. This one's only like, I don't know, we'll do 20 seconds. But yeah, we're also going to be filling these houses with interiors today, is the plan. I won't have time to do that at least. I forgot to pause, did I not? That, and then we'll do one more that comes in like this. Nope. Where did all that time go? Oh, I went to sleep. And I missed some books. Oh well. Alright, let's render this and then we're done. I'm gonna open the world. Valiant, thank you so much for the tier 1 and the 100 bits earlier there. Thank you. Alright, now, well, once this is done, we can go in there. Yeah, we so back. We're back from vacation. I had a good time, by the way. Right, I didn't even like... I was so busy with all the technical things that I didn't even think about that I've been on vacation. I've been gone for a week. Yay! I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do apologize that I missed the week. I did leave you guys. Yes, I did. I went skiing. It was a lot of fun. And then I hit a tree, which wasn't a lot of fun. Yo, Valium with a 5 gifted as well. Thank you to Alex in there and Rodro as well. Some good hits. I had a good time. How long was I skiing? I skied Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and half Wednesday. So 3.5 days. It was a lot of fun. 2.5 of the days I didn't fall a single time. Then there was this one slope which I fell in, I think 3 times in like two turns of going it. First being a very just like slow fall and I just fell on my back and I just slid down the hill backwards. And then the second one was, sorry for the lag. Oh, actually, I can't talk with this. Oh, actually, I don't think it actually froze anything up. I think we're good. I think it wasn't too bad. It was a little bad, but it wasn't too bad. Alright, cool. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the second time was very comedic. I even have that on video. I think I have that on Discord, actually. I could show that. I actually have a video of this. Where did I send this? I think I sent it... Well, I sent it in here, but you guys they've been yapping. They laughed at me. They laughed at me. I have the aftermath of me flying into the tree. And I have... No, this would be after it. Because I said that's a picture of my Stardew Valley farm that I'm addicted to. Yes, and that is... that. Oh, here it is. Found it. Open link. Open link. Why did you open there? Oh, but I didn't want to download it. Now, I guess I have to. Okay, so... yeah, let's see if this works. There we go. Alright. Here. We hurt. I have a bruise on my bicep. I'll explain how I crashed. It's very comedic trash, but I am really lucky that the tree I hit is tiny. Because if it was bigger, I would have cracked some ribs. 100%. Right. Let's see. That should work. This one is very, like... this one's very comedic. I was feeling really good, and then... bonk! So, I noticed afterwards, when I was looking back up, that there was a... like, this big of a dip in the slope that I didn't see when I was slowing down, because the visibility was quite bad with the goggles being tinted and everything. So, I come over this thing, and I, like, buck down, and I just lose every single speed, and then I'm way too, like, forward. So, I just do a front, like, not a front flip, but, like... what is that called in English? En kullerbytta? I don't know. It has a word. So that was the comedic one that I got on film. And then this is the aftermath of when I flew into a tree. This is the tree I flew into. So, story, what happened? It's actually, dude, it is, like, this one sucks because I wouldn't have crashed hadn't my ski failed. So, when you're skiing, for those of you who haven't skied, you have these ski boots on. And those boots are, like, directly connected to your skis. Like, you can see these down here. Like, with the binding. And basically, mid-turn, that binding just let loose. And I lost my ski that was, like, downhill from me. Because, like, if the slopes goes down this way, I'm, like, turning. So, and in skiing, the ski that it's downhill has all of the pressure on it. And it just let go mid-turn. So all of that pressure that I'm putting on it, which is like my entire body weight, obviously, I'm putting on that ski at the moment, just has nowhere to go. So I go horizontal with the slope. Okay, it's right over here, like up here. I go horizontal with the slope in the air, and I fly. There's no way I can spot it. I just go straight into the tree. Somersault? For a roll, I guess. Is what it is. A roll. Yeah, that's what it's called. So I just, like, I am in the air, and I'm just going like straight towards the tree, and I hit it like sort of like sideways like this. So I have a bruise on my bicep, and like it knocked the wind out of me. But if it was a very small tree, so like luckily didn't crack any ribs. But yeah. It wasn't very nice. Like, my arm hurt a lot after that one. But it's fine now. It's been fine for a while now, so we're good. We're good. So it's a nice thing to do with a new Olympic skier. Alpine skier, sure. I don't know if we're doing that good in alpine skiing at the moment. Is there an animation for that now? Ooh, there is. Ooh, I haven't noticed that before. Right. Right. So, today, chat, we are building this forest. This big forest. And those birds. And I've even made interiors. Well, I've built the interiors in game. Burning actually made the interiors. It's cool. It is cool things. One thing I want to do real quick. Sorry, the YouTube stream is doing really bad, so I just want to quickly change out the thumbnail real quick. It's performing very weird. It might be because I haven't streamed in a while, but still. Now he has to build trees in Minecraft because you... Sure. Yeah, I have to build trees now because I hit a tree. So I gotta build more trees. Nah, the tree was fine. But so it's just like it's so typical that the 2 times I fall is in the same slope as well. I don't know. I was going a little fast maybe for what off piste what I can actually do. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, there, boom, boom, and... filter. Yeah, sorry, the stream is a little late today as well. I do apologize. Just gonna do this one. Do. There's actually a pretty good chance I'll be skiing in Italy this year. In like March probably. I got for Christmas I got a skiing trip with my dad, which theoretically, yeah, I was just on a skiing trip with my dad, but we did say that skiing trip is going to be like going to Italy and skiing, or like the Alps somewhere. So that's happening. I need some beds. I have a few beds. I could temporarily use these actually. I need 6 beds, so that's perfect. I need 6 villagers, I'm pretty sure. I think I said it's either 5 or 6. I don't really remember. We're gonna get 6 villagers just because. I don't know how many of you remember the Stardew Valley world that I streamed for a bit, but I have absolutely been crushing like the records I set in that world for myself, like max gear and max skills at like end of fall. I have that at the end of summer this time. I have 1 bundle though, which is super annoying, so I'm annoyed. Right. Just gonna start this. Okay. Now we're recording at the same time, but we're gonna see how this works out. This was fine when I did Streamlabs, so it should be fine now. Before we get working on anything else now, let's just find ourselves into the hill here, where I've hidden away 2 villagers. And we're just gonna make this space a tiny bit bigger. So that we can fit in a couple of beds. Sorry, you're not gonna be farmers. Do apologize. A few more beds though. Just throw that over there. And hopefully while I'm working on the rest of the village, these 2 will be busy breathing in here. And we'll have some villagers to work with soon. Alright, I'll do that. Sound different? Yes, I should sound different. Is it good? Is it bad? That's what I need to know. It's different. It's different. I mean, you're the first one to notice it, though. Sounds good. I think it sounds... I don't know. I haven't listened to it myself. I've changed streaming software from OBS to Meld. Also, almost at day 850. I personally like it less. Sound more blown out. Yeah, Meld doesn't have as many filter options, so it's not the same filtering as OBS, even though it is like sort of based on OBS. It isn't really, actually. That's a lie. But I will have a listen afterwards and play around with it, maybe. Some kidnapping innocent civilians to make them endlessly breed children that will trading one. No, they're not going to be in 1x1 holes. I haven't had any. I don't have any villagers in this world in 1x1 holes yet. Being the keyword. Cool. Right now, with that working, it's foliage time. Shh. It's fine, y'all. So I have a bunch of podzol. I also have a new mod, item scroller. I don't know how I feel about it. It's very handy for one thing. I've had it actually for a while. I've just had it disabled, but I think I'm gonna play with it because honestly, not getting arthritis sounds like a pretty nice idea. So yeah, it's basically just this, the drag and drop, or the drag over something to put it in a chest, or just change inventory and stuff like that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna use it. I've been using it modded anyways. Like, I don't see a point why not, right? Like that's kind of where I'm at. Pale moss, that's probably Burning's doing. The dry grass I probably need. And try mouse tweaks. No, this is a different one. You need this one for like Magica add-on, which lets you automatically get blocks. Like, it's super handy for when interiors. If you're here in a little bit, you'll see it. Might need that. Gonna need the sweet berries. I don't think I need the. Well, I need the mango roots down at the desert. I do need that, and I do need that. Do you think I used pale moss somewhere? Yeah, I do think so, because it's way too little pale moss for what I would have done with it if I used it. So it is probably you. This feature I find super handy though. Like bulk item moving, it's gonna be so nice when digging and stuff. Someone sounds different and then called crazy. I mean, you're not crazy. I should sound different. Like, I'm telling you, you're not crazy for thinking I sound different, because I should sound different right now. It is not the same. It is not set up the same way. So, you just have good listening. You're just good at listening. You're good at using your ears or something, I don't know. Alright, we'll probably work a bit on the forest floor first. Or we work on trees first. Maybe we work on a few trees first. Got me crazy. Why are you building a mountain with iron gear? All for building mountains and all, but why suffer extra? Beneath the ground. Like pain? Sure. There's some pineapple pizza. Yum, yum, yum. I had pineapple pizza Friday? I think so. Yeah, we ate fancy. We had fancy food Saturday, so Friday. Delish. That's what I'm saying. Delicious. Hey, yes, welcome on in. Like the stream, everyone, if you're over on YouTube. We're having a really weird stream over there today, so I do really appreciate all of the support I could get. And liking the stream helps me out so much. So I appreciate it. 10 years ago. I won't judge before I try. I did try it. Dude, pineapple and pizza rocks. So good. Found the seed beneath the ground. Come at your stream? Well, welcome. We'll grab some diets. We'll grab some glow lichen. And we're gonna grab, I don't know, 4 stacks of that. We'll grab our 2 stacks of that. We'll grab 4 of that, 4 of that, and then more birch. Alright, this should be good. I think I'm just gonna start with the trees that have ground, and then the trees that don't have ground we'll come back and do later. once we're done the forest floor. Just to get a little bit of it split up. Alright, let the tree building commence. This is my life now. This is gonna be life for a while. For anyone that easily gets nauseous watching videos and such, I do apologize. There's not much I can do, unfortunately. Building trees is one of the hard things to do in a non-motion sick way. So yeah, this might not be the stream for you. It might not be. Or, you know, open chat, turn off so that you can't see what I'm doing, and just listen to me as a podcast. To go deep, so I'm just use schematic cannon. Yeah, is that what you're doing? But you're saying you have iron gear, but you're using a schematic cannon to actually build it. Yeah. Actually, let's do those later. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is probably doing the branches separately and then doing the leaves later. Because they're gonna be pretty much intertwining in a lot of spaces. Oh, no, well, yeah, that's a completely different tree stem. Use the Automaticam. How do I get up? I am curious how many days I'm going to get up to with this video. I mean, I've played so many game days today. I don't know how or like why it happened, but for some reason the schematic is super weird with how it's acting. Because there was about over a double chest worth of items, like different items. It wasn't like a full chest with a stack of everything, but there was over a double chest worth of items that didn't have that I hadn't gathered. It was super weird. I have never had that before, where there's been so like blocks I haven't gathered while I'm doing material gathering. It was so weird. I do not quite get it why, but it happened. Borchinger, since your first Crate series, been loving the Forever World, living progression. It's been super helpful for me staying invested in my own world. I am glad. I'm glad. Yeah, it's been really fun. I mean, I would have been invested either way. But I have had a lot of feedback about, well, with people being really, also utilizing the same progression system and having a lot of fun with it. So I'm glad. If we do that, and then we hold this button, and we do, that's not edit, that's edit all. Wait, no, let's replace all. I need to find remove all. Edit, break all, page down. There we go. Page down. Okay, now we have a naked forest. Alright, cool. Yep, let's just... I mean, this one I don't even need to jump up on. We can literally just do this. Cool. This one is sort of floating, so we'll skip that one. This one we can do. This trunk is massive for this tree, but it's fine. I guess I also need to learn from my mistakes and start utilizing just the logs. Thick tree at the bottom, and then it gets super slim super quickly. Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. That's not good. I think they were fine though. Like, I'll just have to. Oh. Yeah. How birch goes? Yeah, no. It's fine. I don't know why I made it so thick. To be honest. Right, that's fine. That has to be when I was using this. Yeah. Well, that's really weird that some of them might have done that. Yeah, they've been rotated. That's weird. Oh well, makes sense, I guess. No, it doesn't really make sense, but I guess I'll just have to live with it. Should be fine. Well, we'll get that one in later then. Oh yeah, I'm cool like that. I can't get over the different audio. Damn. I mean, like, I understand you have that it sounds different, but the fact that no one else is noticing and you can't even get past it. Right. Thank you for the likes over on the YouTube, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, an iron mining village. I'm almost done with it. Looks so cool. I want to do an iron mine. Like, I want to do a mining village. That's something I want to do at some point. I've seen other people do that, and it's a project that I want to do as well. It's a very cool project. Stumpio. Yes. I am stumped, y'all. Oh, right. I should skip some of these buttons. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like this fishing village. Like, fishing villages are always fine. Actually, I haven't built a fishing village. I planned out the start of, like, a fishing village. Although, I don't know. My world building skills back in the first hardcore world were not great. This very disconnected world. Well, not really. But that project was very disconnected. It didn't have a grand plan behind it at all. Well, yeah, maybe it did. Maybe I'm just being self-critical. It's fine. I do not know which you connect to. You connect to me. Okay, good. Yeah, maybe I should have had like 2 more tree designs in here. Yeah, it's gonna be very repetitive, but it's fine. Like, it doesn't look repetitive, so I guess it is fine. But yeah, I do want to build a few more birch trees at some point. It's very hard to move around when you don't have any leaves to jump on. That's an interesting branch. Not entirely sure what that one's about. That must be a leaf block that's been replaced there. Oh, okay. Didn't select everything, but that's fine. Okay, I think that's everything. The copper talk stays so annoying. Okay, so you should build a copper oxidization place, like I did. Episode 12, check that out, dude. That by far the most worth it building I've ever built. About time for B-Day? I did indeed. I've been in a serious relationship for 4.5 years now. Yeah, I've had a Valentine's for Valentine's Day past 4 years. The oxidized copper sandwich and put the copper you want to oxidize in between. I mean, just do a floor of copper. I mean, you don't like, you can do a sandwich and do like a slab on the top, slab on the bottom. Kind of annoying. Audio is doubled. It is? Is it doubled? Oh, it is, yeah. Oh, that one shouldn't have its own. Okay, cool. There we go. Got it. Thank you. Alistair, thank you so much for the follow earlier. Appreciate it. James' ears is on next level. Oh, do you know what I ordered? I treated myself a little bit on Valentine's Day. And I ordered a set of on-ear headphones. Over-ear, not on-ear. Over-ear. Oh, of course, these use one slab. There's one slab in these. Okay, I'll have to go grab the slab. I bought myself a pair of Sony XM5s. One with these face. That is a custom keybind. You can find it in the hotkeys in the settings. And rebind it yourself. I don't know why those are there still, but oh well. Oh, I guess that maybe, yeah, maybe when I removed that one, the selection was lower. If you just find next layer and such in the hotkeys, you can find it. I hate on-ear headphones. Over-ear all the way for sure. In-ear or over-ear for sure. They're definitely not on-ear. I don't get those. Like, every time I use them, they sit uncomfortably and my ears hurt after a little bit. So no thank you. Okay. What has even happened here? Oh, there's leaves there on the... Okay, well, whatever. I'm just gonna build it like it is. When I actually build a proper forest that I'm gonna be walking through, I'm not gonna use the pattern thing. But it is great for just, like, forests in the background. These two have very much become intertwined here. No idea what happened. Yeah, no, I personally don't get on-ear headphones. But yeah, I bought myself a pair of over-ear headphones because I shouldn't really be using in-ear because I have problems with wax building up and stuff. So I shouldn't really be using in-ears, and I don't know. It's a vibe. I kind of just want one. I kind of just wanted a pair. And I saw my friend, a friend of mine with a pair that looked nice, and I was like, "Hey, what pair do you have?" And I got myself one of those. I don't need hundreds. I mean, if I wanted to go cheap, I probably would have bought some cheap JBL pair. I don't know, the Sony, the XM5 was a little pricey maybe. But I didn't think it was unreasonable. No. Hey, how's how we doing today? Where on earth did that one go? I don't actually think I have that many extra gates, so I'd like to get it. There it is. I'm gonna remind for because I don't have a double monitor. I have whereas single right here connected to my phone for YouTube. Both my ears, including the AirPod. The headset is connected to my PC for in-game sounds and voice chats. I mean, for when you only have one setup or only have one monitor, sounds like a good solution to it. Happy trees, thank you, as you appreciate it. AirPods under my headphones. I can have my AirPods under these for sure. Not sure why I would want to. Well, I have at times, but yeah. Can. You have 4 monitors? I have 3 monitors. I don't have 4. I don't have 4 monitors. Would I like 4? I mean, I can find. Whenever I'm not streaming, I wouldn't have a use for it. Really? Okay, well, if it's set... Yeah, actually, I would have. If I'm recording / streaming, I would have a use for it. Whenever I'm not recording or streaming, though, I do not have a use for more than 2. But when I'm streaming especially, but recording as well would be nice to have a 4th one, to be fair. If I would have a 4th one that sits up here, that would be beautiful, like above the webcam. Because sometimes I take screenshots to like when I'm building things and I want to build in-game, but I still want to follow the schematic. And having that on there so I can like do this, or having my notes up there so that whenever I'm doing like a voiceover or something, I'm still talking into the mic. Would be great. But it's not like a need. It's one of those things. If I were to stumble upon another monitor, like even getting 3 monitors would literally me getting finding a monitor for $30 that was good. And getting it. Creating custom Weeping Willow. I have done custom dark oak trees and pale oak trees in like a sort of willowy things, but not in a good way, no. I think I will do some willowy trees whenever I'm doing my mangrove civilization. I feel like there would be some. For 90 grand, the wall. Oh boy, and do I even want to know? Like, funnily enough, I am not, like, into tech, really. Like, I am, but I'm also, like, not. It's like 900 inches. Jeez. I had, at one point, I did have a TV as a monitor. But... it was just way too big and still like 1080p. So it was not great for gaming, especially not like FPS games. The trees are amazing. Appreciate it. If you would like to download any of my trees, patreon.com, or subscribe and you also get access to them, or become a member, then you get access to them. I do need to do a V2 actually of my trees. I had plans to do a video where I got better at mountain building, but the reason why I wanted to do that right now was because they would be related to one shot, and I kind of like that. But that's not happening anymore because Who Asked isn't going to be playing next season of one shot. I have other one shot plans now. I have no idea what I'm going to be contributing with, but something. And so we shall see. We shall see. But I do really want to do a spend a week building custom trees. I don't know. It's something I want to do, and also kind of dread doing or wanting to do. I wouldn't spend a full 1 week. I would spend like maybe one work week or one work day a week for like 4 weeks or 5 weeks. Just to build like more custom trees, and then saying like, hey, if you want to download the custom trees, you can become a member. It can either be 110, 46, 53 inches. Jeez. Love all sorts of technology, and now I obsessed old tech like plasma TVs and older MP3 players. Nice. Ooh. Oh wait, actually that's because. Fine. It's fine. There we go. It's fine, everyone. I thought I'd completely cut it off. Oh wait. Do you know what I had done though? I had completely cut this one off. Oopsies. Cool. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all the trees I can build right now that has grounds. I can build that one as well. Let me put one where the foliage contains honeycomb block and honey blocks. I haven't really experimented much without like going outside of like using leaf blocks yet. I do want to do it like from time to time for a couple of trees. I do have one. I do want to make a tree with like copper grates for like an autumny feel. That's something I do want to do. Alright, let's put this away. For now. And I think it's time to prepare the ground. Okay, this is looking pretty weird. I decided to switch up from building the leaves and everything to just building the branches, because the leaves were kind of just intersecting each other. But this is a great start. Just have a bit of a problem with this hole, and, well, we can't just have grass. Sick highlights and shadows you got in those trees. Wait, a bit early, my bad. Yeah, bit early. Come back in a few. Hi, Hoof. How you doing? I don't know why I'm going up here. You'd be down here. Okay, it's foliage time. How's skiing? Skiing was good. Did you see that I hit a tree. I went horizontal with the slope straight into a tree. Because my one of my skis gave up on life or something. I don't really know what happened to it. It just said bye-bye. Did you hit the tree or the tree hit you? I definitely hit the tree. I flew straight into that one. I think I'm gonna do layer by layer. I think that's gonna be easiest. Okay, I kind of want to remove all the foliage as well. We'll have to reset the schematic anyway, so we might as well. Edit schematic. Remove all that. Remove all of those. Remove all of the flower bushes. That's not the remove all button. That is the remove all button. I'll get rid of those. I want to get rid of the leaves. I want to get rid of the dry grass. The nether fungi, and that's a clean base. Cool. Yeah, playing the skis. Dude, it literally just let go mid-turn. Did not want me to survive. I also had 2 tumbles in the same slope that were a skill issue. But that one wasn't skill issue. There was nothing I could do. I was a passenger. I don't know why, but I've just been really loving using muddy mangrove roots. It is a really nice texture. It has a really nice darkness to it, and it's nice to use in terrain. I've been using it a lot with water, but even here it looks really good. General dirty stuff, yeah, right. I don't know why I haven't been using it before. I've been sleeping on it. I used it way back when it came out. I used it in a build. Definitely not as good in a build, but it worked. I think I used it for walls. I don't quite remember. But yeah, it's a really good block if you want to go from brown to mud with water. Because I like to use water. Or what? I like to use mud in my bodies of water, and it fits really well around coarse dirt if you want to mix that into it. The riverbed texture lately, yeah, it's really good as a riverbed texture. I've been using it I've mainly been using regular mud, but I've started to sprinkle in some coarse dirt into that mud just to break it up a little bit, because it does get really samey. And to transition the coarse dirt back into mud, I've been using the mangrove roots. I just create SMP videos. It's nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. You'll be happy to know that Just Create Season 2 is just around the corner. That's okay. Maybe that's a little bit of an over-exaggeration. It's a little bit away. But it's not far. Just semi-far. I do need to do some creative planning when it comes to that. So I have an idea of a base idea. I have a base idea for what I want to do. I just haven't actually built anything towards said base idea. Okay, I'm just gonna get underneath those later. Season 2? Nope. Stamp's not gonna be there. He's dying. No. False news. No, it is not public. It will not be public for a bit. Yeah, I mean, you guys might start getting some teasers in the coming future. At least if Frolash gets his way. Dude, that guy's eager. We decided we were going to invite someone. Well, half decided we were going to invite someone. Throwlash didn't read the part where we said, let's just get everyone's approval before we invite them, and just sent it away. Instantly. And then went back and just oops. Oops. Yeah, buddy. Oops. So he's a little bit too eager, but, you know, it's fine. By the looks of it, me and Throwlash are going to be basing pretty close by. All of us are basing closer together. At least from looking at it now, it looks like people are closer together. I'm also closer to spawn, not as long of a railway to build. And no mini project halfway there either. No, we're living too far away. Yeah, I mean, people are still living pretty far away, but we're also more people now, so maybe that's why it feels like we're closer. I'm definitely closer to people, though. I was, what? A good... Legion was closest to me, and he was over 1,000 books away. Throwlash and I will probably be within earshot from time to time, if we're in the same, region of our bases. By the looks of it, so, yeah. 3k blocks from spawn. Yeah, no, I was 3k blocks from spawn, and I was 1.5 thousand from Legion, who was my closest neighbor. Yeah, that kind of sucked. Like, I don't know. It is hard, though. Like, with Create, you kind of do have to space yourselves out. Otherwise, it's going to become a unplayable, laggy mess. But, yeah. It should be fine. Well, hopefully it's fine. If not, I'm just going to abandon Thorolash and go live somewhere else. Pick up my entire base and just go. The mod pack is quite different. The mod pack is quite different. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much. It's it's bigger. Like, there's more mods, and it's more custom made. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to say too much. It is not put together by Foxy. Not that Foxy is bad at putting together mod packs, but it is not put together by Foxy. May it be that it's put together by the man who got recognized on CurseForge's page as, like, creator of the month? Perhaps. We just create. Yeah, we might be really stretching that just create thing, but hey, that's just the name now. No nuclear items. No nuclear items. No. I don't know. I've eased up on a few things that I was against Season 1 because I have my vanilla itch. So I wasn't against a couple of things that I like have been against in the past because I now have my itch of playing vanilla already. I don't have to have Just Create be that itch. So yeah. No, Foxy wouldn't have added anything we didn't agree on. Foxy might be a menace, but he definitely wouldn't have added anything that we haven't already agreed on. He wouldn't go off on his own and create the mod pack all by himself. He didn't do that last season either when he made it. When me and BIRCH just went like, hey, so to this mod, that one, those. And Foxy's just like, can I have a jetpack, please? Can I have a backpack, please? And we were like, no, Foxy, you can't have a jetpack. You can't have a backpack. Poor Foxy. Didn't get anything he wanted. Also, I do not know why I do that voice for him when I imitate Foxy. I think it is because Foxy does that voice himself when he imitates himself. Like, whenever he's making fun of himself in any way, he hits the lighter tones. Oh my god, look at this forest floor, everyone. No, I think if you liked Season 1, you're gonna like Season 2. If you like my vanilla series, you're gonna like the modded series. It's potato potat. The modded series will feel more modded this time, for sure. Because I'm gonna be allowing myself to use more of the modded things than I did last season. That is the main reason. I wouldn't say that the pack... I wouldn't say that the pack it has a different feel to last season. I think the feel of the pack is still very much in the spirit of Just Create. And with that spirit being... It's base create, and then there's add-ons for base create that we still think fit really well. We haven't added, like... We have added some decorational bits because we wanted to do that last season, but mods didn't update. So, like, we've added things like that. We've added a few more modded things outside of, like, create items, but it's mainly just, like, we have a few more add-ons available to us now, and said, why not? Like a drill. I will be using a drill, yes. So we should be seeing drill a lot. Changes to create recently. Did Steam and Rails ever get updated? So Steam and Rails are not getting updated to 1.21.1. There is a community-made port for it, made by a community member, which we are going to be using at least. I'm using it on my supporter server as well. It seems to be working pretty good. In our testing, we haven't had any issues with it, so it's good. Main create is also skipping Fabric 1.21.1. They are going to be next create update, well, version they're updating to, both Fabric and Forge, NeoForge, is version 26.1. So the first snapshot this year, the baby animals. It's heavy modded packs. Yeah, Fox likes his heavily modded stuff. But I mean, if Beardy wasn't going with the spirit of like, we wouldn't have had a nuclear power. But like, if we weren't going with the spirit of we're trying to go as close to vanilla as possible last season, we would have had another jetpack mod. We would have had a backpack mod. This, that, and the other, right? Like, I would have also said yes to it. For starting Just Create Season 2? No, we have decided on a date. I'm not gonna say the date, but we've decided on a date to start Season 2. It's gonna be in 1.21.1. I see it highly unlikely that we're gonna, even if the update create comes out before we start, which, considering Snapshot 26.1 isn't out yet, feels extremely unlikely at this point. But it could happen. I know that they've been working on porting it to 1.21.11, like base create. I know they've been working on porting it there, and then from there going and porting it to 26.1, which should be an easier job than porting it from 1.21.1 all the way to 26.1. Back mode actually allowed everyone to be more creative with storage. Yes, and yeah, it did. I think we all would have played around a lot with the storages, to be fair. I guess you wouldn't have had the storage trucks. The storage trucks wouldn't have been a thing. Not to the same extent, at least. I'm sure Chosen still probably would have done storage truck, to be fair, because like that was his storage. But I mean, I'm pretty sure Beardy wouldn't have done a storage truck, for example. I don't know. I like the storage trucks. I thought that was fun. I get that why they want, like, why backpacks would be nice as well, though. I think main storage just for everyone except Chosen would have probably been the same, with or without a backpack, though. Because Chosen didn't have a main storage; he had his trucks. Well, he probably would have. Yeah, so he probably would have done his trucks anyways. To be fair. Yeah, no, everyone would have probably. It would have probably been similar. Beardy just probably wouldn't have been using trucks himself. I mean, I play vanilla Minecraft with like 70 mods. I mean, granted, a bunch of them are library mods and stuff, but still. I mean, even to play Minecraft with good FPS these days and like not crazy memory leak issues, you need mods. It's a little sad, but it's also like, you know, it's just the way it is. Right, was that in the rocks? What did I do with the rocks even? Is it just like... Did I do andesite even? No, I just did tough and stone. Like when people use the new carbon box system for storage, honestly, I mean, I highly doubt we're not going to use that. Why we wouldn't use that for Season 2. We're definitely not adding like a storage mod beyond Create. Because I think Create storage mod is actually really fun. And I mean, I proved with my base that you can basically make it into applied energistics. You can't have the same level of automation. Well, you kind of can with factory gauges. It's a little trickier to set up, I think. Coming from someone who hasn't really played a lot with applied energistics or refined storage, but heavily modded or just Crate Plus. Crate Plus is definitely like my go-to. For sure. I do like vanilla a lot. I am a big fan of vanilla. I wonder how it's going for the villagers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and an iron golem. Perfect. Next 2 needs to be an optimization update. I mean, Mojang are optimizing things as they go, like with the drop stuff. Like, all the things are being optimized and updated and all that stuff. Also, did you guys see baby mobs? Baby zombies are now going to be easier to kill. They have altered the baby zombie hitbox. What did they say about the villagers? Well, they're in a box right now. They're not going to be in a box later. They're also not in a 1x1. So, you're wrong. Baby piglings are too wide. Yeah, so be baby zombies. They should be, yeah, unless they have a spear. Dude, the spear zombies are lethal. But yeah, they should be. The hitboxes. The hitboxes they've always been too wide for the hitboxes. Like the hitboxes have been like this. Like if I'm a baby zombie, the hitboxes has been this, and then everything outside of my hands has been outside the hitbox. That's why you can't hit them. But now, not only are the models wider, but the hitbox actually fully covers the model. Unless you're breeding? No, I'm not. They can't breathe anymore. It's full. There's 6 beds. You can't breathe endlessly. Okay, that's a really good start now. I think I'm gonna just walk through that. I mean, legs work better because they're thinner. No, I work better now. It shouldn't matter later as long as you aim on any part of them. How do I reset? How do I reset it? I mean, I relog, right? How do I can I reset it in game? I don't know if I can. No, can't. Okay, well, we're gonna have to. It's pretty much that. Whatever you can see there. We're just gonna reload real quick. Sorry for the lag if there is any. Yeah, I don't know. No, we're relatively fine actually. I've been a bit more fine actually lately. It's been nice. There we go. All the leaves are back. Ah, welcome back, leaves. Oh wait, I didn't need the leaves. I needed to build up the rest of the stems first. Oh well. Guess time to remove the leaves again. Yeah, we're gonna build stems first. First, I'm just gonna be walking through. Yeah, it's literally just the backdrop forest, but I don't know. I've been wanting to make a forest for a while, so here we are. Oh boy, there's a mob farm underneath. And if I'm not mistaken, I've also created a mob farm. I haven't. Oh, great. I'm pleasantly surprised. Well, it would be a forest if I didn't It would have been a mob farm had I not left all the holes where stumps go. Oh. There's a zombie inside of the rock. Wait. This is where I'm hearing the zombie. Hey, give me that back. 2? Jeez. Okay. Actually, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. All right. This is a test to see if we're gonna start lagging. Because had this been a little bit ago, well, had this been when I was streaming on OBS and recording on OBS, this would now start lagging, which we haven't had that issue when I've been don't know why those are. Oh, because they, I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to build trees. I think I'm gonna go down and go up. Did I bring... No, I'm missing glow lichen. So it'll be in the upcoming video, the expansion. Expansion. Basically, I want fishermen villagers. Well, really, I just want a project to do. That is the main reasoning, to be fair. But I wanted a project that I could do pretty quickly because I was going away and I had to design it pretty quickly, and I decided on the fishing village because I had a style that was really like, I had a style that would be really easy to just expand on without having to do much like creative work. So I decided we're doing this, and I always planned to expand this project, so it makes sense to do that now before getting the elytra and like starting to focus on the city. Because when I start to focus on the city, like, this project is definitely one of those that's going to be left behind a little bit, mainly because it's done now. But like, if it hadn't been done, I am afraid that I would have probably just skipped out on it for a while. Where are you going? I've been on vacation already. I'm back. I wasn't streaming before this, by the way, Stam. I wasn't live all last week because I was skiing. So I didn't stream anything last week. Hey Faye, welcome on in. How are we doing today? So I didn't stream anything last week. So yeah, if you think you missed something, you probably haven't. Pretty sure you were here last stream. I don't quite remember though. Yes, we all miss you. Thank you. Yeah, I miss streaming as well. I know that this looks very weird here. I don't even know how to fix this. Like that. I doubt it. I think it's gonna look better once the leaves are in. I don't know. I think I've accidentally replaced some leaves in here. So it looked a little messed up. I can't see those leaves at the moment, so. Some trees? Thank you. Not too much, you? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Just building trees. Building trees. That should be good. Let's end that off. Mute myself. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm building out of my third world and I'm going to make some custom houses. I was wondering if you could give me some pointers. For houses? I mean, I'd go to Pinterest and see if you can find some inspiration there and just start working on things in creative and then bringing it over with Limatica, or when you have something that you're comfortable building in survival, building it in survival. But maybe changing it up a little bit because, you know, if you're not using Limatica, hard to make it one-to-one. We also have a post your build chat in my Discord where there might be some other people that, well, I look there myself sometimes from time to time. I don't give feedback that often, but sometimes I feel like doing it, and I do it. But I'm sure there's some other people in the community that would be able to help you out with some feedback. Even if you don't want feedback and you just want to post something cool that you built, check out the post your build chat in the Discord. I saw, when I was on vacation, I've been watching Beans and Apples, and I think it was a post check, and they, at the end of their video, showcased a bunch of community builds that have been posted inside of their community. Kind of want to do something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to do something like that, but I also like that is I feel like that's a thing that they kind of coined now. So I don't know if I want to just take it. Finish any projects? Doesn't matter. Post work in progress pictures, and even if you don't finish it, doesn't really matter at the end anyways. Also, like the stream, everyone, if you're over on YouTube. We got 63 people in here and only 38 likes. Come on, you can get it up to 50. Helps me out so much. Liking the stream lets YouTube know that you're having a good time here, and makes it so that YouTube is more likely to recommend the stream to other people, which, you know, helps it stand out. So I appreciate it. But yeah, no, it could be a fun way to plug. That's weird. Do that like that then? No. It's a weird design. Alright, well. No, but it could be a fun way to drag or get a few more people in the Discord, to get the post your build chat and a little bit more active. I might not do it forever, but like 10 episodes or something that I do it in, or like every other episode, or like every here and there. It's just at the end anyways. So you have any custom mango trees to like for around a pond that you like? I haven't made any custom mango trees yet. I will be making some because I do have plans to create or to start up a build in a mangrove forest, in the mangrove forest down here. And so I will be that looks so weird. I will be making some custom mango trees at some point. Building trees then? I'm personally like, I'm alright at building trees, but I don't think I'm that good at building trees, so probably not the person to ask, but start with branches, figure out the branch layout, and always create like a circle. If you're looking at this tree, you can see there's a circle here that I'm always like, that I'm trying to create, so that you always like look all the way around the tree whenever you're building it. Like fly around a lot and like look all over it. Like make sure that you got something that you like from every single angle. And then when you're happy with the branches, I would recommend taking a backup of it, just like copying over a copy to another place so that you have something to go back to if you don't not like the leaves. And then you just start placing leaves. The leaf part is definitely the part I find the hardest at the moment. And it is generally just have a lot of air blocks and have a lot of air blocks. Like look at in real life trees, they're not super thick. Like there's an outer layer of leaves, pretty much, and try to do something like that. I would also look at Mr. Matt Rangers. Actually just talked to Matt this morning, but I would look at Mr. Matt Rangers videos on how to build a custom oak tree. The same principle kind of applies to any style of tree. But it is a really good tutorial on how to like get into building trees. It's not a block for block tutorial. It is a like this is the workflow of building a custom tree. It's really good. So yeah, the leaves part I have not figured out yet. It is something I need to improve myself. But the branches I'm getting all right at, I think. If I definitely find the branches to be the easier part. But yeah, take a lot of inspiration from in real life trees. Is it good? Nice. Like this canopy. Yeah, it's sort of like just a shell up around it. Or, you know, if you're lazy, you can get my tree schematics by becoming a member. Or Patreon supporter, or Twitch subscriber. Damn, second time I plugged that today. I gotta stop. I went on vacation, I come back and I just plug everything now. Gotta stop this damn. Shameless self-plug. Nuh-uh. Only shameless self-plugs here. Ugh, we're not even like... I've still got to build the leaves. The leaves? Oh man, that's gonna be something else. Ugh, but that one I'm gonna do layer by layer, and I'm not gonna do tree by tree either. Like that one I'm just doing layer by layer, and I'm jumping on whatever leaf block I see. And when I can't reach another leaf block, that's when I'll go... That's when I'll go up a layer. Oh boy. Did you guys see the Norwegian skier that crashed out of the slalom? I don't know what it's called. The thing where you go boom 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 boom. I think maybe it's called slalom. That just walked into the forest. He got so mad he just walked into the forest and lay down. It was bad. No, it wasn't bad at all. He just crashed out and lost the gold medal. Like, lost a chance at the gold medal. He was definitely in the fight for the gold medal. And he missed, I think, one of the things you have to go through. And so obviously he didn't have a chance to get it. Then he got so mad that he just literally just walked off the course straight into the forest. Like, he threw his his skiing stick, whatever that's called in English, in the air in frustration, and then just walked off the course straight into the forest. Do about the savannah? Build a tree line in the way. If I can't have first, I won't last. Well, I mean, if you miss a port, you're out. Like, you won't finish. Like, you've already become last if no one else crashes out earlier than you or something. So, like, it's not like he would have finished, like, second or something. If you miss one, you're out. You need to hit all of them. Oh, yeah, there was also a Norwegian cross-country skier, I'm pretty sure, who, after winning a silver medal, just straight up went, I cheated on my fiance or girlfriend or whatever it was. Like, just no one asked the question about it. He just straight up said it and, like, left. Like, the girlfriend already knew and everything, but, like, yeah. It's just crazy. Just, like, you win a silver medal, and then the first thing you say to the press is just, like, I cheat on my girlfriend. No mantra village or something? I have a village right here. Probably not gonna do anything at this part of the savannah. I do want to do, like, some savannah builds in the future, but it's probably not gonna be here. The reason I kind of wanted this forest is because I wanted to block out the savannah. So I don't want to really build anything on the other side of it. It's going to look weird from the savannah side. But yeah, if I build anything in a savannah, it's probably going to be down here. I'm going to build a mountain here. Or down here. Because here is where the end portal is, so. People get caught cheating in the Olympics. Like, how big of an ego do you have to try and cheat at the freaking Olympics? No, like, not cheating in, like, cheating, right? Like, cheating as in cheated on his girlfriend, right? That is evil. I mean, it's only evil to himself, no? Or, well, you know. Did I just throw my axe out? Not. I mean, it's only towards himself, right? I mean, I respect him for just going out and saying it. Hello? Oh, don't even have... Oh, man. So stupid. So they think they should have a regular person do the events as a binge, right? A different kind of cheating? Yes. Kinda. What? Just there would be bushes and stuff on the floor. I did consider beehives. I have a bunch of beehives at home, so I might go and grab some and put at the outskirts of it just for fun. I do have something that I want to do. Oh, that's actually a perfect thing to do in the next episode. The next episode is going to be... The one after this one's going to be a bit of a mismatch one. It's going to be a bit of here, there, and there. It's going to be the, I think the end episode. Leaves on the trees? Not yet. Now we're adding all the leaves at the end. It should be the end episode, I think, because we're at day 855 right now. I don't know. I'm getting pretty close to 900, but I don't think I'm quite going to get to 900 with this video. So I'm like, I don't really know what I'm going to do because I'm going to be in that awkward phase where like I could probably squeeze in one episode, but then it's going to be really stressful getting episode 16 than what is what it would be started. So I don't know. I might just spend a bit of time in game. Yeah, I might just spend a bit of time in game. Not AFK. I don't want to AFK it, but I might spend some time like getting netherite gear, getting some more like extra tools and stuff. I do want to spend some time. I do have a few projects I want to do. 2 projects I want to do. That will definitely... One of them will definitely take a bit of time. But they're not like massive projects, so I don't expect them to take over 100 days to do. How long is the Minecraft day? If you sleep, it's around 20 minutes. If you don't sleep, it's like 40 minutes. Bit under, I think. I guess 100 days. No, but I need to get I need to get somewhat close to 1,000 days for it to work. Otherwise, it's like I'm really gonna just be doing things just like stretching out of time. It's also gonna be like I waited 1,000 days to get an elytra, and it's gonna be so much work in the video, and then the final little bit is me actually getting the elytra. So I don't know how I feel about that either, but I don't know. It could be like the entire video is just building up to me getting an elytra. Something like that wouldn't work. All right, pretty sure that's every single tree. Jeez. It's rendered. So yeah, the jukebox rendered. Nice. Big is your keyboard? I think it's a full size keyboard. I have the numpad and everything, and it's not like a smaller keyboard. Hey Dash, how are we doing today? Really weird without leaves? It does look really weird without leaves. I'd like to build this guy in. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that. We're gonna do the underbrush first. Underbrush. Hey, Alva, how we doing today? 6-minute keyboards? I don't get it either. Burnt down forest. Get much brilliant. It looks really, really weird seeing a forest without any leaves. Well, except those 2 trees. But before we go ahead and add any of the actual foliage, I would first like to add in a fallen tree. Where we'll have a little stump right here. And then we can just start extending, then we can just start extending this in this direction, coming down. where we can run through and add in a few foliage bits and bobs. Where? Maybe right here. Like a fallen tree. Yeah, I think this will add a nice bit of life. Mainly, it blocks out the savannah more. That from here, when you're walking out here, that's kind of the reason for it. Set in the rest like this. Little branch off to the side there. Don't think I added anything. Nope. Nope. Cool. Around by subscribing. No, actually, I did. Do you know why there's one tree when we started today? It's because I did that earlier. Planting adding mushrooms too. These are mushrooms. Like the mushrooms you'd find on trees. I can't actually plant any mushrooms here because it's too bright, so yeah. The way that Minecraft generates mushrooms on fallen logs is actually a legitimate way to place mushrooms in the world. I don't know if I have any fallen trees here. I just have them without mushrooms. I don't know if it's a thing on Java actually anymore. I think it's a. I think they yeah, like that. That you can't do that. That's not a thing. You can't place a log like this and place a mushroom on top of it if it's not dark. Maybe if it's dark, but yeah, it's weird. You should be able to, but it's weird. Alright, brush time. We're gonna need sweet berries, we're gonna need that, we're gonna need that. Don't know where we need hail. That's probably burning's doing. And now we're also gonna need mangrove leaves. Now it's running around time. So no, I actually did these asking to subscribe a little earlier because this is towards the latter half of the video, so I wanted it a little earlier. So I decided to build one tree. Super neat idea. So someone wanting to become a Minecraft YouTuber? Just do it. Just do it. And don't do it because you want it to be a job. Do it because you actually enjoy it. If you haven't even started, I can't really give you any tips that would help you. Most basement all my life. I would say that that is a very, very false stereotype, but sure. I mean, YouTube, you can make a really good living out of uploading to YouTube. The majority do not, though. I think if you're going into YouTube for it to be like, I'm going to become rich, pick another job because it is not the thing for you. You will earn more money getting another job. Where are you right now? I'm in my room. But you download Create? CurseForge or Modrinth. If you're using anything else, delete whatever you downloaded. If you're using anything other than CurseForge or Modrinth to get mods, do it because you like it. Like, do it because you actually have fun creating and making content. If you don't, then there's no point doing it. Like, find something that you enjoy doing instead. I think at least starting out, like, I mean, you can treat YouTube as a job even if it's just you enjoy doing it. That's what I've done. Like, I never intended on being full-time at all when it comes to YouTube. It just kind of happened that I have the opportunity to be. I mean, I'm gonna go to uni this year, but I always treated YouTube still as a sort of job, right? Because, I mean, if I'm spending so much time, like as much time as I am spending on YouTube, even when I was in school and stuff like that, if I'm not for justifying it in my head, right? Like, if I'm not putting in the effort, then why am I spending all this time? Best bed color? I don't know. I like to use different. I use different beds most of the time. Different colors. Talking about videos, do you have any advice on fix that? Just doing it. I mean, if you're not doing it, how are you gonna get better? You will learn. Like there's no cheat code to learn how to talk into a mic in your room when playing games. It is literally just you gotta do it to learn. There's no like special cheat code to how to become a YouTuber and all that jazz. It's literally just like you gotta do it. Red bed or no bed? I still remember the sheer amount of comments I got in a video because I asked what color of bed I wanted or I should have. And I was just not expecting people to actually be that interested. I'm gonna come in and add in the desert or the sand stuff as well. Hi, my prime back. Welcome back, Kitty. Since when do we have the bush block? Since a year back. About now. It's even on the supporter server. For the drops. Missing out. Closing your Discord? Nice. Try CurseForge, didn't work. Use Modrinth. Modrinth's better anyways. If you can't avoid using CurseForge, do it. They're owned by Overwolf, and Overwolf is pretty much just malware. You do not like them. It is bad malware, to be fair. Granted, modders do earn more money from CurseForge, at least at the moment, but not because they are given more percentage wise. It's just CurseForge just pulls in more ad money than Modrinth does. But I'm pretty sure Modrinth gives more to the creators, like percentage wise. No, I mean, the app is also just so much better, yeah. It's It's insane. Like, the fact that CurseForge still requires you to click, you go to another page and you have to wait 5 seconds to even download what you're downloading is insane. Can't stand the GUI. Fair enough. I mean, I hate the CurseForge GUI. It is. Oh, no. Can't. Alright, that's, let's do the beach foliage. And then we'll do the leaves. Yes, am I putting off doing the leaves? Maybe. 0? Yeah, definitely. Well, the spoiler is kind of the entire stream. But hey, if we get to 50 likes, I'll be extremely happy. Thank you in advance. I appreciate it. If I use Modern first, I would prefer it. Yeah, probably. Probably. I get there's some quirks with the GUI that I do not like compared to other launchers. Because I switched over to Modern using Modern as my launcher instead of Prism. I liked Prism. Like the UI and stuff is nice. But Prism was terrible at updating mods. Like it just did not find. It was just like this mod is updated. And then I go to Modrint and I check if the mod is updated. Or if I have the newest version of the mod. I did not have the newest version of the mod. See, yeah, Prism does the same. I mean, CurseForge... There's a few mods that I've downloaded from CurseForge, but yeah. Most mods I use in my Fabric instance is... all mods I use in my Fabric instance are from Modrinth. I don't have a single mod from that's only on CurseForge. I do actually have a question. The Modern is just fine. Yeah, because there's more and more devs who are deciding to not use to not upload their mods to CurseForge. Like they're choosing Modern instead. There's a bunch. Sorry for the lag, if there is any. I do apologize. I think we're fine though. Alright, it's leaves time! Yay! I'm actually not really looking forward to this part, but oh well. Already? That's looking so much better with just the basic foliage in here. Well, basic foliage, the same. Hey, Philip, welcome on in. How are we doing today? We're gonna grab the Azalea. We're gonna grab the spruce. We're gonna grab all the spruce and all the Azalea, so we don't have to worry about that. And then we're gonna grab... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a bunch of birch in my ender chest. I'm gonna grab some acacia. I mean, we're gonna have to come back anyways, but I'll do that. Cool. Again, I think we're just gonna start at the bottom and go up. Yeah, I mean, we might be doing tree by tree here at the bottom because it's not as thick of a forest. But that's fine. It should be better if we do it tree by tree going up. Some of these are going to be a little awkward though, with the amount of leaves that they have. At least getting started. Well, I don't know if we're going to have time to make interiors today. Because we are... Well, we have an hour left on stream. I do not know how long the placing leaves is going to take, though. Because I have about 4,000 leaves to place now. Bit under. But thereabouts. And I think this is going to take a minute. So we'll see. Let's just means I have to suffer with interiors on my own tomorrow. It's fine. It's fine, I promise. It's fine. At like 6 a.m. as well. It's gonna be great. 6 a.m. to replacing session. Oh yeah. Well, no, not replacing session. Interior building session. Woo! Okay, let's build this tree up quickly. We'll go sleep, and then we'll do those two together. Girlfriend is opening the daycare tomorrow, and when she asked if I accept working full-time, will you drive me whenever I start early? And I said yes, not knowing that this entailed that she would be opening the daycare at 6 a.m. I mean, we have to wake up at 5 a.m. To be fair, I woke up at like, what, 6? I don't know when she woke me up actually this morning. 15 past 6 a.m.-ish. Daycare. Yeah, it's my girlfriend works at daycare. She's a substitute teacher while she and I are both going to start studying this fall. But she's a substitute teacher until then. And she is currently pretty much full-time and employed at a daycare. Because they didn't have enough personnel to fill out everyone they wanted. Birch first. So she has been pretty much full-time working since start of the year. So it's been really nice. She's been really happy. She's been having a great time. And I said I could drive her. It's also been really nice because I've no shade towards the girlfriend. She does like to hang out here, and I like her hanging out here. When she doesn't work, like past year and a half, she hung out here a lot when she didn't have any work. Because a lot of the time she didn't have any work. And it would mean that I had to work longer work days. I am realizing now that like I'm getting more and more effective with what how I work. Today has been okay. Well, I had the minor hiccup today when I realized that I was missing about a double chest and a half, like 3 regular chests of resources. When I was building interiors this morning, and then I spent like an hour and a half trying to figure out what resources I was missing first of all, and then actually gathering them as well. So that set me back a bit, but other than that, it's been a good day. Like I went to the gym before 8 a.m. I was there like right before 8 a.m., but still. Sounds better. Worked out. That was really nice. Even got my friend up at 7 to work out with me. I messaged her yesterday and was like, so I'm going to work out at 7:45. Are you coming? And she was like, can we do an hour later? And I said, no, I need to work. So she said, worth a shot. Right, I'll see you before 8. I wasn't that tired. She was definitely more tired. I'd been awake for nearly 2 hours at that point, so. It was a good workout session, though. It was a good workout session, for sure. Nice to be back in the gym after skiing. I haven't been to the gym week and a half. But obviously I skied for 3 days. It was plenty of work, yeah. Trust and believe. Shanka, welcome on in. 99 times. Hi, buddy. Just one more. Just one more for that hundo. Oh. Is it that? That's not thunderstorm. I thought it was a thunderstorm. I was a little sad. Oh man. And 6 months. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much for the 6 months. Alerts are broken because I've switched streaming software, and for some reason the browser sources aren't working. I'll have to go Viking later again. Or just Google it, I don't know. I think I need to recreate the browser sources and they should be working. This is a bit embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Bit embarrassing. Oh, I can't wait to add in the birds. The birds are gonna look so good. And I'm out with the family, so I am gonna be lurking. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Oh, I need to bring. Need to go grab Halo fences. Ooh, actually, maybe even before that one. What if this is gonna be easier to see where things are? I don't know, maybe. Do I like Monopoly? I don't play that often, it just takes so long to play. I like the one Issa has, the one with the credit card. That one's fun. That one is a lot quicker to play. And also, yeah, it's a lot quicker to play. It's quite, that one's a lot more fun. Otherwise, I don't really play a lot of Monopoly. I keep track of the money and like back and forth, back and forth. The original one takes so long, but the kids version is fun. Okay, let's finish this tree up, and then we'll get on to the next cluster. Nice. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trees. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 more to go. Yay. We're about 20, I don't know, 22% there or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing. All right, let's do this guy. Sup, I'm back. Hi, Burning. I am afraid we're not gonna have time to build any burning interiors today. Depends a little bit maybe on when I'm eating dinner, because I need to eat dinner here before I go to Issa anyways. And if said dinner is not done when I've been live for 3 hours, I can push it a little bit. But I do have to get to Issa's at some point, and not too late, because we are waking up at 5 AM tomorrow. So, yay. But dude, also, I'm so proud of myself. When we were driving back south to go home from skiing, me and my dad, I drove a whole 6 hours. 6 straight hours. Issa's opening the daycare. And I, the loving boyfriend, said that I would drive her every time she started early. not know she was going to open when I said yes? Would I have said yes anyways? Yeah, I probably would have. I drove the majority of the way back. I wasn't planning on driving the majority of the way back. Yes, you do, Jeff. Yes, you do. And that's why I'm single. I wasn't planning on driving the majority of the way back, but when we switched, because we did half a day of skiing. We skied, I think, until... We left at around 1 p.m. And we started skiing at like 9:30. And then we left at about... Yeah, we left at about 1 p.m. So we skied for about 3.5 hours. And then we did the 11-hour drive home after that. Which I think was like a total of 12 hours, I think it took in the end. Like the drive itself is like 11, a little under, but we stopped to eat food. And I drove the majority of it. Because after we had switched, well, after we got in food, and there was an accident, so we were like standstill for a couple of minutes, so that added some time as well getting home. But yeah, after we had gotten food, I asked my dad was like, so do you want me to drive for a bit? And he was like, yeah, that would be nice. And so I started driving, and then I was like, I'll drive for like 2 hours. And 2 hours comes, and I'm like, yeah, we're pretty close to this decently sized town. I'll drive there. It's like 50 kilometers or something. We passed, and I was like, I'm still fine. I'll keep driving. And then I've been driving for 4 hours, and I'm like, yeah, I'm still not tired. So I guess I'll just keep driving. And then I finally got to the nice part of the highway, or like the road, home. Because for the most part, it's just one lane each direction. But about an hour and a half from home, it gets highway. It's highway time. And that was nice. Hey, Masu, welcome on in. Sleep. Is it food now? I don't know. I'm gonna keep streaming anyways, then they'll have to eat without me. What? Kablam. Parkour. Tree parkour. I don't think I'm gonna get up there. Okay, fine. I'm on my way to getting my driver's license. Let's go. Yeah, I didn't realize how much it would help me getting my driver's license until I actually got my driver's license. Or like how much time it would save me until I actually got my license. Oh my god, look at this mess here. It was a pain to get. Oh yeah, I remember when you were studying for that. I don't know, for some reason I felt like you've always had it, but yeah, no, I remember when you were studying that. You were sending your doodling notes. Your doodles. Like when? Okay, so that's gonna be its own group. I mean, I kind of want to build these trees up as well at the same time. Let's build this smaller one up down here first. Get this one done. Quick and easy. There you go. 858. Kind of want to do like these here right now. Let me go grab my scaffolding. Getting my first aid license. Oh yeah. Let's go, Hinky. Let's go. I was meant to start doing CPR because he wasn't getting sufficient air, but I didn't know that, so I got lucky that time. I mean, it's not like it would have been your fault. If you don't know, you don't know. What can you do? Like, it's... I mean, it would obviously have sucked, but like... Yeah, I know, but like, it would have obviously sucked, but like... If you didn't realize that, like, it's not like it would have been your fault. It's not like you are trained medical. Dragonfly should limit what you can use to fight to make it more fun and extremely non-extremely easy. Maybe. I don't know. I've kind of been like building up my gear for the end fight, and like it feels weird if I don't use my gear. I don't know. I thought about it. I don't know what gear to use though. Like, I don't know. It's not like the fight is hard anyways. It's just gonna be dragged out. Like, the dragon fight, even with or without, like, good gear, it's not like it's hard anyways. Like, it's not a hard fight with the good gear, or, like, I mean, it's just quick, faster, or not faster. Like, armor doesn't do much against it. Feather falling does, I guess. But if you're good with a water bucket, you're fine anyways. It's not like you really get hit with the dragon. And if you have... Like, either you have infinity or you have a bunch of arrows. At least in a world this established. But, yeah. So, I don't know. It's just like, it's just going to drag the fight out. And I don't really see a point in it if I'm still going to show pretty much just as much footage anyways. Look back, please? No. I'm gonna stick to my vanilla stuff. I'm having a pretty good time here. Are big danger if you don't have car parking? Yeah, they definitely are. But even them, like... I don't know, I guess it's kind of like fun to watch me suffer a little bit as well, like... So maybe that's part of it, because like maybe I would die once or twice. Actually, I mean, you spamming the same question is pretty annoying. Especially when I answered you already and said I didn't want to. And then hit so hard, dude. Dude, I've like forgotten that multiple times. In like hardcore worlds. And I've just been like nearly just killed by an enderman. Dude, they hit hard. Especially in non-hardcore worlds, to be fair. Because there I'm less... I think less about it. And I just hit an enderman. I'm like, oh geez, they hit hard. I don't really watch Hermitcraft now. If I was invited to Hermitcraft, I can't say that I wouldn't say yes. I also can't say that I would say yes. It very much depends, I think, at like where I'm at, but I don't know. It'd be an honor, but it's nothing I'm aiming for. If it one day were to happen, there's a pretty big chance I would say yes, yeah. Because I think I enjoy playing on there. but there's nothing I'm hoping or dreaming for. And also Minecraft. They are a really good group right now. I could definitely see them adding new members though. Like, I mean, they added Smallish Beans and they added 2 people, right? Smallish Beans and someone else. I could see them adding a member or 2. Probably not well, not this season. They didn't add anyone, but next season probably one or two members. The cast is pretty big, but it also works really well. They won't be going and adding a ton of people, but adding 1 or 2 people like every 2 seasons, so like 1 person every season, but added every other season. I think they'll be fine doing that. I was in with limited stuff and then went into survival. Went to creative on super flat and made a stone brick prison. 1 sweet berry. Hope you're having fun. Folks on the even seasons lately. Did they add anyone this season? Yeah, they've been adding people on the even seasons, right? They've added people season 10 and season 8. Season 10, Skiss and Joel. And season 8, they added Gem and Pearl. I do not remember if there was anyone else, but I'm pretty sure. Then the Create SP, yes. Just Create has come back for season 2. In the future. Later this spring. People 12 would be Martin and Jimmy. Aren't they into like kind of the role play? I guess Gem is as well. Oh, yes, Gem. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea who they would add. They are definitely contenders though, for sure. Do we build this tree up as well? Nah, I think we'll stop right here for now. Build this up. Later this year, in the spring. Hermits are RP people? I guess. Maybe they are. I mean, I don't watch Hermits, but yeah, maybe they are. So maybe they would fit in, to be fair. Hey, Tigers, welcome in. Don't you plant them? Yeah, well, unfortunately, Minecraft, if I were to plant a birch forest, it all look like that, and I wouldn't be very nice with it. And more like Hermitcraft. Size scope. I don't know. I don't know if I want that big. Like, that is a lot of people. Especially on a Create SMP. I mean... we're adding more than 2 people. I can tell you that much. I don't really want to get carried away with adding many people, though. Because I think one of the things that made Just Create so good... Season 1. So good and so enjoyable for a lot of people was... the way we got along as a group. I think it was really, really well. Try to meet people I mean, oh yeah, I mean that'd be great. Of course, that'd be fantastic. I don't know if I see it going on forever, maybe, but I feel like it has a bit less of a lifespan than Hermitcraft. Like Hermitcraft does, because it's modded and like can't, you don't know if the Create devs are going to continue updating and porting the mod to newer updates forever, right? Like, it is definitely a hobby for them, not a job, right? So I mean, even if they stop, there's big chance there's people from the community that would step in and stuff like that. They're also a pretty big team. So even if like 1 or 2 people were like, nah, I don't really want to do this anymore, they could probably fill their shoes with texts. Once I've eaten dinner. Which I am assuming is going to be slightly after. It's going to be like 9:30 maybe. Would I create A2 Farmer's Delight? Farmer's Delight is one of, like, there's definitely mods that will never die. I like that will be updated and will be kept on updating. I could see create dipping off, and like, I don't think it would die, but I could see it dipping off in popularity for sure. Like, it's already not as popular as it was 2 years ago, but there's definitely hype around it the second an update drops, and there's definitely people interested in it. Like, I mean, look at the views people like, I mean, Jojo are bringing in, Chals are bringing in. I don't actually know how many views Chals are bringing in. So, like, there's definitely an audience for it still. And it's big, so big enough. I guess, well, maybe not big enough. I don't know. The audience for vanilla Minecraft is not big enough for the amount of content there is. It is very oversaturated. It's pretty good. Yeah, someone would pick it up. And also, like, I doubt all of the create devs would quit at the same time. Feels unlikely. Maybe we'll have time for, like, one interior. An interior takes about 20 to 30 minutes. One of these. Although, the ones I have left are all bigger interiors. So... maybe not. Also, I've got to make some successful shops next season of Just Create. I've got to make some shops. That actually gave me money. I do want to do an iron farm again early on, but I do think I want to sell iron for diamonds rather than sell access to the iron farm. But I do want to make an iron farm really early again. Because that was super nice to have. I mean, I didn't even make another iron farm. That was my iron farm the entire season. I was meant to make a bigger one, but I never did. I did have a few business blunders. I did definitely did. I mean, I'm making my custom trees shop again. That's definitely a thing. Although this time I don't know, well, I already did collaborate with Throwlash, didn't I? To build, well, okay, no, actually, I never did fully collaborate. But me and Throwlash did say that I was allowed to take leaves from his leaves farm to put in, like, build a tree box. Like, you bought a box. Went full Amazon. Yeah. I would like to do that. I wouldn't want to do it alone, though. I think I want to do that as a group project with someone else. And I don't think I want to do it with more than one person. But, like, I would like to do that. I do think... I mean, last season, what we could have definitely done... I mean, Chosen talked about this. That, like, he went and did the brass age because no one else did it, right? If someone else, if someone else of us wanted to do the brass age, we were definitely fully able to do that. But no one did, so he did it. But yeah, automating the entire andesite age early on, I mean, that would be lucrative. You know that from last season. Maybe I even have competitors, although Chosen's shop, Chosen's... If Chosen does those prices, there's not much undercutting, because those were cheap. So cheap. Well, okay, well, the brass age wasn't that cheap. But that's because we all told him, dude, Chosen, you're selling stuff for way too little. And yet he had, like, 2 shulker books of diamonds, so... Maybe not. I think it was good, because he was getting all the money, and he wasn't really spending it, because he had farms for everything. Just all ending up in his pocket. Okay, cool. That tree's done. Pretty much all done. We just have a couple left. Nice. Ouch. Okay, let's finish the small tree down here. Actually, is there a... Should be some scaffolding over here somewhere. There. But yeah, I definitely made some business blunders in Season 1. My philosophy going into Season 2 is very different, though. So I am excited. I am excited. I think it's going to be a new way for me to play. It's going to be a way more... I'm going to be making factories and just expanding the base. Pretty much. Like, all the expansions of the base, like all the new buildings and stuff I build will have a factory inside of it. I want the factory to be, like, hidden underground, though. Like, I don't want to try to make the factory a part of it. But I want, like, a decorational factory above ground. So you'll see the decorational factory. That's what you'll see first. And that's where the storage will be. But then you'll have the actual factory underground, and it will probably be like a really OP one. And that won't really focus on looks or efficiency. It will be like efficiency over looks. And it's gonna stop me from having headaches, because I burnt out last season with the tough farm, and it was just because I was struggling so hard to fit that farm into the building that I just ended up having to like log off and just go work. I actually started... I logged off and I started working on the Forever World because I was like, I'm so done with this right now. Environment? Yes. Hello, Arvid. Ouch. Look at my server with just a single YouTuber. With a single YouTuber? Wait, there's servers with a single YouTuber? Wait, what? I think the SMP scene has a bit of roleplay. It's always had a bit of roleplay. I think that the simple voice chat mod gives more leeway for roleplaying. Which I think is fun, but I want to have, like, for me, I wouldn't want to be a part of like Vampires SMP, because it's not something that interests me like that. Like just role playing. Like I haven't watched it, or like Rats. I know you can do a bit of building and stuff like that, but it's definitely nothing that would like fit what I want. It's like it wouldn't be something I want to do. I'd probably have a lot of fun doing it. But it's not the type of videos I want to make. Like, I want to make something where I can be in a character, be on an SMP then, and be, like, in a character, Like, I did try that out a little bit with Recreate with my, like, business persona and stuff like that. I'm not great at it. I do want to try to do that a bit more in Season 2 with Just Create. That's something I can find fun, but then, like, still being, you know, like, I can build my things and have my interactions and stuff like that. Not have it all be super, super roleplay. Because it's just not the content I like to watch. I would probably have fun doing it myself, but I don't think it's something I would want to upload anyways. It's boring. I mean, I feel like those role-playing servers are pretty free on how you can act, right? I mean, there's obviously a set story that people are going towards, which I think is fine. I mean, if you didn't have talks and, like, I don't know. I think that could be a lot of fun. Like, I definitely see why people have fun with them and, like, enjoy watching it. But yeah, it's not nothing for me. So. And it's the half the 90 kilometers of 4.5 next week. Nice. Yeah, I do not like cross country skiing. RP SMP, not a building. Yeah, it was like vampires, rats SMP. Like, it was a role-playing SMP. That was what it was like, which is why I'm saying I personally probably wouldn't like to play in one. At least not make videos in one. It's just like sort of like Dream SMP and stuff like that. It's also more roleplay. Whereas something that would suit me more is like an Empire's SMP, where you have a story, where you have stories, but at the same time, you have your building and like that part too. So for me, it would have to be it has to be the right mix of it. Hey, Echo. They're not comparable, no, definitely not. So yeah. Hey, you wonder? Oh wait, is Echo working, or did you guys just? I'm confused now. I'm confusion. Echo, I know when I'm gonna stream. No, we have visited a new apartment. Right, you're moving. I forgot about this. Exciting, exciting. How was it? How was it? You're moving like now, right? No, in what, 16 days? Or 15 days? No, wait. 12 days. You're moving in March, right? Very interested in our oven. Interesting. No, this weekend? Oh. Ooh. Sucks it wasn't last weekend. I could have came and helped and moved. Probably wouldn't have, but I could have. If I was sick and tired of skiing. Fully stocked rotisserie function. Nice. It's my first apartment on 1st of March. Ooh, first apartment. Exciting stuff. Oh, I want to move out. But it is so expensive to move out in Gothenburg. Anyways, you mentioned Stardew. Yes. When 1.7 comes out, I will stream it again. Have you seen what it's gonna be, or about what the main focus of 1.7? SMH, when Elden Ring? Yeah. What it's gonna be. Have you seen any of the the things that Concerned Ape has said about 1.7 Stardew? New romance balls? 2 of them! 2! Oh, that's so exciting. Who are you hoping for, Echo? I've got 2 that I want. Okay, well I have 2 options actually. So, I'm gonna live nowhere near a city, so it's much cheaper. Yeah. Check the non-romanceable. So I have two things that I want. I want one of the people. Okay, so my first one out of the characters that already exist in Stardew. I want Sandy and Sandy and the Wizard. The Wizard would be really fun. I think Sandy and the Wizard would be my go-to. Oh my god, we're done! Leaves! They're done! Oh my god! But yeah, Sandy and the Wizard would be probably my like, what I would want, personally. And then either Sandy or the Wizard, plus a new character. I feel like both the Wizard and Sandy are likely, because Sandy's already been in a vote in the past. To, like, if they should add it. Or like, if that should be a romanceable character. A new character. The Joja Mart employee Echo. Because in Expanded you have Claire, right? But the Joja Mart employee. Imagine if they actually became a person that, like, visited the town to work. Like, they arrived on the bus each morning. And then, like, you could romance them and they would move to the valley and they would quit their job at Joja Mart and live happily. Yeah, not that interesting. Oh. Damn. Right. Okay, well. But Seb is still my first choice. Welcome back, Apple. We now have a forest. Like the stream, everyone, if you haven't already. Helps me out a ton. Thank you. Alright, do we want to build an interior, chat? I think we have time. Why are you not interested in the Joja Mart employee? I'm a little. Tad, I thought this was a good idea. More to the romance of part of Stardew, more comments. That's also going to be a thing with the new update. They're going to be fleshing out, like, the way you can interact with the people in Stardew, and, like, they will have more dialogue. I really hope they add so that if you marry someone, like, you marry, I don't know, Abigail or whoever. Well, okay, not Abigail, but if you marry Leah. Because now, if you marry Leah, and you make... No, if you get to 8 friends with, like, Leah, she and Elliot will just stop hanging out. Which, like, doesn't make any sense if you're just good friends with them. What do you have against Abigail? Well, Abigail doesn't have a clear person they hang out with, I don't think. Well, maybe Sam, actually. Actually, no, maybe Sam, I think. So, I don't have anything against Abigail. But no, when you get max friendship with them, Sam and Sebastian, damn. Well, when you get max friendship with them, they stop hanging out. They stop hanging out with each other. Because, like, obviously they are hanging out with each other in a sort of romanceable way. But, which makes sense, like, why they stop hanging out if you ask them to be your girlfriend. But, like, if you have another girlfriend, it doesn't make sense why they wouldn't keep on hanging out. Like, they just stop being friends. Because you're good friends with them now. Alright. $14.5. Forest final. I'll do the birds a little later. Just add that little touch. Let's relog. Actually, I had no reason to relog. Too big base and create? No, that server has been server closed a while ago. Just feels introverted. No, well, she hangs out with Elliot, and then once you get good enough friends with either her or Elliot, they just stop hanging out. Emily looks weird. I don't get the people that want Clint as a romanceable NPC. I don't get it. Lint deserves all the hate he gets. Alright. Alright, let me show you guys how we do it interior. Burning, are you here? Let me show you the pain and mystery I go through. We'll do Fisherman, I think. Should be this one down here. I need to do... Ugh. Okay. So this is how we do it. We go here, we go render layers. And I think these interiors are small enough for us to do layer range. And we set a layer range of, I think we do 2 blocks. Yeah, I think 2 blocks is good enough, or big enough. And then we click here, we click refresh, we have this material list. We turn on this thing, which I can't figure out how the keybind works. Then we open all of our chests. That fills up our inventory. We go through here. We just click off everything that we have now. Those black beds are with the villagers. That's fine. We'll go grab them. I'm actually out of strip pale log. So we're just going to skip that and hope for the best. I will grab those, I guess. Or I can grab them. Which I'm going to need those. Then the problem with this is that for some reason things don't show up on this. So I have to also look down here and make sure I have everything. Which... the chiseled I have the ladder, I have the grey terracotta. I don't have the anvils, I do need to grab those. I have the lectern, I have those, okay. So I just need the anvils. Let me turn this off again because it's a little annoying. Grab the anvils, the bucket I have on me, and then we'll go grab the beds. I wanna break Jody and Kent up. I wanna marry Jody. Are you in the goth house? Yes, we're in the goth house now. These two. What is the plan with the support interiors? Undecided for now. Well, I mean, it's gonna happen. It's just I need to set it up. Oh, I don't have the door. Smart. Then we do this. Build in our floor. Perfect. Didn't even check for the trapdoors. Good thing. I love how all the fishermen keep fish as pets. I want to wait with it for a bit. No burning. I'm not doing ship and chirp and dit and that. I fear the fish are food. Oh, I see. Oh then. Oh well then. I don't have an animal. Well, I do have an animal actually. Vincent there. I've done the ones. I want to do it again with Stardew Valley Expanded because there's actually some story to it, which is kind of fun. But I'm doing a community-centered focused run right now. Hi, John. Welcome to your home. I think everything there is done. By the looks of it. We need a door, but yeah. I guess a door doesn't get selected because it's just half the door. Yeah, and then we just go up 2 layers. Oh, I do have the door. I'm just blind, I guess. Leave that down there. And we'll do those. Caught a big fish and that it will make a fine birthday gift for Brutus. Oh. The books don't copy over. Remind me some point and I can come back with the book when I have an Elytra. I will be more willing to deal with your lunatics. And then start here. Willy is a good character. I like Willy in there. Alright, and then we refresh. And then we go and we turn this thing on again. And then rinse and repeat. Luckily, I can do 2 layers at a time. But if the interior is big enough, you can do a layer at a time only. We check these things off so it doesn't grab those. I do think it works better with shulker boxes. But, yeah. Okay, it just needs a wither rose, which I don't have. I'd like it like a dead bush. They're just gonna have a notebook. The book says you smell. Nice. I have the blast furnaces. I have that. I don't have those. I need to grab those. No, that is already there. I need the amethyst clusters. No, I only need one, and I have one. I did not grab the pale oak once again. I didn't grab the deep slate this time. Love that. I do not get why it just selectively grabs items. I don't know. It's this thing. It's not on this list for some reason, and I don't get why. I don't get why it doesn't come up on this list. I do not know. We need those. What else did I say we needed? We needed the shelves. Pale oak logs, which I have on me. Into? I don't know. I don't want to say I will 100%, but definitely possible. Oh, that's a pillager banner. And it didn't grab the pale oak. I think, I don't know. I don't know why it's not in the schematic. Like, I don't get it. It's not like I have the other schematic on either. It's literally just this showing. Pale oak. Didn't grab the terracotta this time either. It grabbed nothing on the walls. And it didn't grab the hanging sign. Deep slate. Right. No, the crazy area is not. It ended back in December. Start of December. It's a while ago. Yeah, pretty much. No. Yes, because who doesn't have a skull in their home? Don't have a black K handle, unfortunately. Yes, I love wasting it with their skeleton skull. There's one of the worlds. Well, season 2 is around the corner. Oh, I didn't grab the ladders. Cool. Oh, nice. Right at the door. H. Hey, Melamaster. Welcome on in. Don't want to say what mods we're adding. And I have some plans, but they are also secret until then. This is private or public. This is single player. I'm just gonna keep these blocks on me. Now it's dinner. This wouldn't even be bad to do, like, at all, if it actually grabbed the correct resources. And I do not know why it doesn't. Like, I don't know. Cheers again? Yes. Is there an IP? Well, considering it's a single player world, there is not an IP. Refresh. Oh boy. Oh. More. Orange bed. Haylock. Alright. I'm on the project right now, so I gotta go get Toodles. Vacation. Oh, right, I never... Okay, well. So, burning, funny story. The goth, they have a magenta bed. Birch first? Yes. The 1v1 No. Oh, I grabbed one ladder. And now the ladder worked. I didn't check if it even grabbed everything. I probably didn't. I'll have to run back up and grab some things that didn't grab. I'm just gonna say it's fine. So we're on the 862 now. Also, where's all the light down here? Is there even any light in here? Well, I guess there's a soul lantern in there. Oh, there's there's candles in here. Four. I love the plushie. The plushie's great, Burning. Oh my god, it grabbed everything. Oh my god. I don't believe it. Open his banner. Yeah, I'll come back for it. In the future. Trust. Brutus is already here. Oh, that's Brutus. Brutus isn't there. Brutus is just there in the schematic. Listen, if I need episode time, Burning, you bet you I'm coming back here and doing some of these. I'm coming back and getting Brutus. Very few resources. Bunk. Bonk. I need that. Amazing. Always happy to help. Yes. Look at the mud brick. Thank you. So the baby update drops. True. Once the baby update drops, I should go get a Nautilus in this episode, to be fair. We'll go nuts over him. Dude, people will go nuts. Dude, they look so good. They look so fun. Oh, please, got the pot, yeah. Okay, now it worked a little better. I'm actually very, very happy that it did. Because it was so much more efficient when you actually got all the blocks. Other trees have a good one. Toodles Azu have a good one as well. I need to come back in with paintings, though. Let's go grab paintings. I do also think I need to go grab pink wool. Because I don't think no I don't have. I have pink carpets. Is the bed made out of carpets burning? Wait, did I miss to place a skull? I think I did. I did miss a skull. And I didn't even, yeah, I did light them. 2 paintings. I think there's only 2 paintings in there. So I'm covered with all the wool. Oh man, I don't think I have the wool. I have the carpets. Kind of skipped on all the wool because I thought it's just remnants from when I was designing the houses. But I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh. There we go. Yay, interior. And then this one. Oh, it looks so good, doesn't it? Right. I've got to run, chat. I've got to run. I gotta get some footage uploaded to my editor, and I've got to eat some dinner, and then I gotta go to the girlfriend's. This has been a fantastic stream, though. This forest. You do the banners for the shepherd? I didn't do any banners, no. The banners is also one of those things that I'm going to do in the future when I have shulk boxes. I probably won't do your exact design because I don't know how to do your exact design. But I will do the banners when I have shulker boxes because then I can actually feasibly bring dyes and stuff. So I will have more fun with the banners in the future. Trust. But yeah, no, we've done so much. Like this entire forest we built today, and we built an interior. So that's amazing work. All of these trees. Looking great. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with me today, everyone. I'm super, super glad that Meld worked without any issues, other than the slight hiccup with the voice not coming through at the start of the stream. But other than that, it was great. Let's find someone to raid. Let's also see if we can... I'm actually a little late, maybe. We haven't been able to do that in a minute because I've been streaming a lot earlier, but... Maybe. Yes! Okay, let's go ahead and raid Fwip today. We haven't been there in... I've been there, but I haven't been able to raid him in a while because... I have been live... much earlier than I usually am. So... we're gonna go ahead and head over there. We're gonna head over there with both YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, should be fun. I'll be back on Wednesday. A new video comes out on Thursday, as always. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Toodles, everyone. Toodles. Just gotta find the buttons. Oh, wait. We gotta do the raid. We gotta do raid message. Got it. Alright. Bye, everyone. Bye.